how could the European Reference Network become a standard practice across all EU member states?
So, first of all, in the European Reference Network, ERNI at the time being, we are preparing work that can be useful for all our members and also all the other member states that are not yet members. For instance, like the preparation of guidelines or also the revision of ontology. This is already available, will be available for all. And the second point is also that countries that are not yet member states, that are not yet members, they also will be able to apply to become a member, full member or affiliated member, and then benefit even more, especially with the CPMS, the Clinical Patient Management System.
Okay. What can you tell us about the immediate tendencies in genetics?
Well, in genetics is the access for all the patients to genetic testing, and also to have a response from this genetic testing. So we have now a lot of tools like that come from the next generation sequencing technologies like panel sequencing, but also whole exome sequencing, and in the future whole genome sequencing. We have to learn how to use these tools that generate a lot of information. So one of our aims is to work all together in ERNI to see what is the best way to give access to all patients to these technologies. So there are a lot of steps to achieve, but we have also a lot of hope because we have a lot of very good tools nowadays.
Since we're gonna need a lot of new researchers, can you give us 3 traits a researcher must have?
So, the trait of a researcher, I think first of all is motivation. The second one is to have some resistance, to be really ready to work, and the third one will be to be interactive, open-minded, to really go for something that you like. Research has to be a skill and something where you find motivation. And I think also, I will add another one, is that you have to have an aim, a goal. And in our discipline, if you know that the patients are waiting a lot from the research, I think this is the best motor too. Yes.
And can you give said person a beginner's advice, like how can he get into research?
So, for a young person in Europe to get into research, depending on his or her background, I think he or she has to find a field of interest, get into the different programs that are proposed, and there are a lot of programs also that propose to go cross-border to learn from a lot of different laboratories. So there are a lot of opportunities, but the future researcher has to be very motivated and to fight for his knowledge, and also I think to get the best benefit to start would really be to start maybe by something quite broad and to get a general knowledge of research, maybe not to be too focused at the beginning, but start by something quite broad, get a general education on research, and then find really the field of interest where the researcher will find his motivation for his whole life, hopefully.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It's okay.
We are grateful for having you here and raising awareness about the European Reference Network. And hopefully more people will help build this great initiative.
Yeah, thanks. I'm delighted. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.